What's good, guys? It's your boy Mad Mike, and today we're gonna change the fuel pump on the Ferrari Replica kit car and try to get it to fire up. Stay tuned, let's go for a ride. So guys, I just went ahead and picked up a new fuel pump, some submersible gas line, fuel strainer, and a new fuel filter. Let's go ahead and install that and see if we can get the car to fire out. Alright guys, we're out here in the tool shed right now, about to change out the fuel pump on my 1985 Pontiac Fiero gas tank. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera down because it's kind of a boring process, so I'll speed it up for you guys. Then once I got the new fuel pump installed, I'll change out the fuel filter, reinstall everything, and we'll see if we can get this thing to run. Alright, let's get this party started. So you're gonna need a flathead screwdriver, and there's a ring on top of the fuel tank that you gotta kind of punch counterclockwise, and then from there, everything should slide out in one whole assembly. Almost there. Here we go. Locking ring is off. Now that you got the locking ring off, you can slide it up, out of the way, and then everything should kind of wobble out as one entire assembly. Oh yeah, she's rusty, boys. There you have it. You got your fuel pump, you got your little hose right here that usually bursts because people don't put submersible gas line on it, so you make sure you're going to want to do that. And this is your float that determines your fuel level. Let's go ahead, change everything out, clean everything up, and reinstall it. Progress, guys. I managed to get the fuel pump completely rebuilt. Redid a couple of those electrical connections that were broken apart. Everything's tidied up, so I'm gonna go ahead, drain the tank out, clean the tank, then reinstall everything. So I managed to clean it up a bit, get all that surface rust off, redid a bunch of the connections that were bad, installed the new fuel pump, the new fuel strainer, and I tidied up the float, so hopefully my gauge works now too. That would be fantastic. So let's go ahead and reinstall this all into the gas tank. And with the new, fresh. Lock down, lock down, lock down. That ain't going nowhere. Just like that, guys, the fuel pump has been changed. Let's go ahead and drop it back into the car. Well guys, putting the fuel tank back in is a little bit harder than taking it out, but let's go ahead and change the fuel filter after I get a band-aid on, and we'll see if the car fires up. Alright guys, it's day 2, just finished changing out the fuel filter, so let's go ahead and crank it over, see if I can get the fuel pump to run, and if we do, hopefully we can get the car to fire up. Cold start, literally. It's cold outside, literally. First things first, I'm just gonna check to see if I can hear the fuel pump kick on. Moment of truth, guys. Let's see if I have fuel. Yes! 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 I have fuel pressure, guys. We'll crank it over a couple times to see if I got any leaks before I try to crank it over. Check that out. My gas gauge is working too. Let's go ahead and try to start this bad boy up. Alright guys, so I went inside and read some forums online, and one thing I'm gonna do now is try and turn the car over and have a look at the tach. If I don't see the tach moves, that means that I might not be getting spark to my injectors via the pickup coil. That happened on my other 86 GT. I had to replace that and it fired right up. So I have fuel, I have crank, I have compression. I just don't think that the injectors are firing. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the key over, have a look at the tach, and see if the needle moves at all. Let's do that now. All right, just put a little quick start in. Let's see what happens. Nope. All right, guys, pickup coil is done. So I got a pickup coil on order for tomorrow, so we'll try that. So I thought third time would be a charm. Not the case. Still can't get the car to fire up. Anyways, guys, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button. We'll catch you next time. Ciao, ciao.